is in the wind, Tamit. Can you sense it? A song. Scent. No. A memory. From well before I was interred, Kenarthi's breath bears a secret missive from the twilight. My moonclaw pulls, like someone taking my hand. I am being summoned. Jean-Lage Kenarthi. Kenarthi's rise. It fell to ruin during my time. I expect it is ruined still. Perhaps we will find something there to help us defeat Ravith Morna, to keep her from waking her moon beast and putting all Khajiit souls in peril. There was a passage into the mountains from Weeping Wind Cave in Reaper's March. Difficult to find, even in my day. I am determined to redeem myself and see an end to Ravith Morna. This path feels right. Will you come with me, Tamit? Kenarthi's rise was ancient, even in my age. I trained there as a young adept of the Hidden Moon. It lies in the southwest reaches of Reaper's March. I wonder if I will even recognize it after all this time. You have seen how the Moonclaw works. Not only does it focus my power, it senses the presence of creatures of darkness like the Rajaska. But Azura has also used it on occasion to lead me to where I am needed. At least, that is what I believe. We cannot defeat Ravith Morna and her chorus of Rajaska without the song known to Cantor Crinzy, or something else that will give us an advantage. That is what I hope awaits us at Kenarthi's rise. Perhaps, but without a permanent solution, the Void would simply send her back at some future time, and the danger would rise again. No, we need to stop Ravith completely. The threat to all Khajiit souls posed by this moon beast is just too great. Then every Khajiit soul, in search of Azura's crossing, will be hunted down and dragged into the Void. They would never know the peace of the sands behind the stars. Even now, Ravith Morna's chorus sings to summon the beast. We must silence them. Not since we parted ways at the Namira Shrine. The revelation of my actions, what I did to Moonsinger Talbira, it sent poor Crinzy into darkness toward the Bent Dance. The High Cantor said to wait until she sent for me. So far, no word. We had Ravith Morna's location, and we had Moonsinger Talbira's song. I thought we had everything we needed to end the Rajaska threat. But I was wrong. Must I say it again, Tamit? Ravith Morna revealed the truth from my past that I had kept hidden. That when Talbira commanded me to strike at Ravith, I instead turned the blade on her. Crinzy was devastated. The song faltered, and Ravith escaped. I visited the place early in my journey to walk the path of the Hidden Moon. Mahadalit, new adepts, were brought there to study the arts and prayers of the Order. In my time, it was an ancient place of learning. The events at Namira's shrine scatter my thoughts like sand in a strong wind. But this feels right. Something there will aid us in our quest to stop Ravith Morna, some sort of lesson, perhaps. Or a revelation from Azura. One can only hope. Another find for your deep pockets. sturdy find indeed. An inspired find, Tamid. A blessed bounty for potion making. Such growth in you, Tamid. Fair potential for fine adornments. Expertly done, Tamid. Such potential from the veins of Nirni. Grim totems. Our path to Canarthi's rise will not be uncontested. Search in the north, Tamid. How strange to enter a place long dead and sense life. I believe, yes, Cantor Crinzy is near. Zerith-var. Crinzy! She cannot hear me. See if you can reach her, Tamid. Moonsinger Talbira?
Tamidi, Azura beckons you to this place, just as she did this singing soul. This once proud sanctuary was left to ruin long ago. Bring it to order, and your path will be made clear.
Whatever you ask, Talbira, I am determined to make things right. Talbira appears and requests we restore this place to find our path. I failed her before. I will not fail her again. Does she seek to humble me? This place serves as yet another reminder of the mistakes I have made. I failed to end the Rajaska threat. They attacked, senselessly striking down young Hadalit in the prime of their training. Deaths I could have prevented had I ended Ravith Morna. But why restore Kenarthi's rise? The hidden moon is dead. Gone. That is true. And despite everything, you are here with me. I suppose some lessons are only learned through action and ritual. If you are willing to help me, perhaps we can learn together. Let us explore this place and see what we can do. We'll return soon, Jarathanti. May Azura keep you safe. A house of scrolls. Wisdom scattered to the dirt. Let us see what knowledge we might salvage. We tended to her soul in Claw's strike.
Zerith-var, fallen star, last shadow of the hidden moon. Their word and creed live again in you. Remember this.
Cantor Takeda, the first Twilight Cantor we saw fall to Ravith Morna in Claw's strike. Moons. Our journey has been a long one. Her spirit said that the creed of the hidden moon lives in me. Am I truly fit to embody this charge? These scrolls were penned by those who understood the teachings of the hidden moon. The lessons inscribed are meant to take precedence over the whims of the heart. My struggle with such matters is why we are here now. You are right. It is for Azura to determine if I am worthy to carry forward the teachings of the hidden moon into this age, to embody them and apply them, and to know that it is never too late to remember a forgotten creed. Thank you, Tamit. The armory. Blessings on these weapons have long since faded. We might restore them with moon sugar water, if we can find any. The old sacristy. Could there still be moon sugar water in these jars? The seal remains intact. This moon water should still carry Azura's blessing. These bones belong to brothers and sisters of the Hidden Moon. They deserve better than to bleach in the sun. Was that necessary, Tamit? Lay them here, Tamit. Let the turned earth receive their remains, as Azura receives their souls. A humble grave for those that lived humble lives. Sirtse hateni, sos rai traji, leswer vabe jesni, a tenar, vuskna, luvisna. Cantor Zalgo, we guided him in Rimmon Necropolis.
Minister to the dead, Zerith-var, but forget not the living. Forget not to tend to yourself.
Curious. Cantor Zalgo's words echo a parable of the Hidden Moon, of a necromancer who lived his entire life in cloister, devoted to Azura. When he died, she took his soul, and mourned the life he swore only to her. The parable posits that those of the Hidden Moon who eschew the outside world can never truly help their fellow cats. We are meant to know the heights of joy, the depths of sorrow, and everything in between. What could Izalgo mean by quoting it now? You are right. And not just my life before, but here, now, in my life with you. Finding my way out of darkness may serve to honor Azura. I will meditate on this. Thank you, Tamit. Zeabi. Do you remember her from the Vile Manse?
Heed me, Zerith-var. A weapon that loses its edge can be restored. What of you?
Cantor Zeabi fell to Ravith Morna's corruption in the Vile Manse. We arrived only in time to save her soul. She likens me to a sword that has lost its edge, but she is mistaken. I am no blade made blunt from overuse. Not the perfect implement of Azura that I once held myself to be, but to say I was ill-made by the Mother of Twilight, I would not hiss in her face so. I am flawed by my own actions, my choices in life. I see the wisdom of your words. And in times so dire, none of us have the luxury of self-pity while so much is at stake, myself least of all. I will have to think on this concept of redefinition. I thank you for talking me through this, Tamit. We restored what we could. Let us return to Crinzy and hope we made this place better than when we found it.
These grounds are hallowed once more, Twin Moons. You repaired Kenarty's rise. Now, we repair the spirit. A revelation of forgiveness dawns on Crinzy. Heed her words now.
Mary! Walker, I felt Azura call to you. I feared you might not answer. It is good to see you, my friends. I came here to commune with spirits, to find a path through the darkness. They taught me so much. Epiphanies on history, songs, and faith. And Zerith, has the truth dawned on him yet? Is he finally ready? Forgiveness. Not from me, or Talbira, or any of the Hidden Moon that once called this place home. Guilt is a wound on Zerith-var's heart. It ties him to Ravith-Morna and opens the door for the void to rush in. Do you see? He must let it go. Why else would they both return now? Azura did not refuse Zerith's soul at the crossing. He held himself back. It is also clear to me now. Clinging to his guilt only serves Ravith-Morna. Forgiving himself is the only way to close his wound. Far from the only thing, but the most important thing? Certainly. I think Azura cast him in your path for a reason. After all this time, if anyone can convince him to move on, it is you. Oh, have you seen Viti? She went to get the other cantors. Viti brought me here. A good place to hide and dispel the darkness, yes? Talk to Zerith, Walker. His training keeps his soul from bending, but his guilt is an open wound to the void that Ravith-Morna draws from. He must understand that to end her. Yes, I had dreams of a sanctuary in the mountains, memories from Talbira. A forgotten place where the Twilight Cantors could hide from Ravith's chorus. Finding it was not easy. Getting here, less so. I am not even sure how long I have been here. Yes, Viti helped get us here. Then with Talbira's assistance, I started to commune with the spirits that fill this place. Viti left to gather the Twilight Cantors, to bring them here for safety. You did not happen to see her when you arrived? Strange. Time passed differently with the spirits, but she should have returned by now. Did something happen? No, I will not give in to fear by speculating. I am renewed. I need to be to stand with you Twin Moons and see the end of Ravith-Morna. Trance? Oh, I was communing with the spirits. They reminded me that Azura wants us, her followers, to love ourselves. When we do not, it wounds her as it does us.
Those wounds become doors to the void. I helped Moonsinger Talbira close that door. How do you think she felt? To ask her partner to kill the one he loved? After all, she introduced them. Zerith's heart is not the only one wounded by guilt, but he is the only one whose heart was so tightly lashed to Ravith. Love is a willing bond between two souls. I can think of no stronger connection. Ravith and Zerith were both devotees of Azura. Love is all she teaches. Well, that and forgiveness. So now Zerith needs to be reminded of the latter.
So this was the lesson in restoring Kenarthi's rise. Forgiveness. I knew how to fix this place. To tend to old bones, lost scrolls, ancient weapons. But mending what lies inside me, what has been part of me for so long, that is not as simple. My order calls forth souls in search of redemption. That is our work, our purpose. By fighting alongside you, have I properly atoned for taking the life of a friend, for all the misery that followed? Will any actions on my part ever be enough? Yes, you are right. Azura forgives all who seek forgiveness. Why should I think myself the exception? Pride makes me stumble on this path. Thank you, Tamid, for guiding me to more stable footing. I am ready, then, to face Ravith Morna once more. We stand in the shrine to the hidden moon, like the one we found in Ralkar after I first awoke in this age. Do you remember? We invoked ancient rites to receive Azura's direct guidance. We must do so again here. You have moon sugar water, yes? Mother of Twilight, guide your faithful as the unerring arm swings the finely honed blade. We seek the den of Ravith's chorus. My Moonclaw knows the path. The veil thins at Starhaven Adeptorium, in northern Elsewhere. I will open our way.
Zerith! These flames! What do they mean?
By the moons, hordes of Dromathra approach, and worse, through the portal, quickly!
Darkness, and so near. Those bodies, are they Inquisitors?
Combat ahead. The Inquisitors must have hunted the Rajaska, but their faith did not protect them.
They would not try to face the Rajaska alone. Oh no. Ravith Morna is near. I can feel her darkness. But the Inquisitors, what were they thinking? If they hunted the Rajaska down, they would never attack without... That the Inquisitors intercepted High Cantor Viti and made the Twilight Cantors come with them on this assault. They have fallen, but the Rajaska need the Cantors alive. Otherwise, they cannot bend them to join their chorus. We have to save them.
Stay here, Zerith-anti, or stay hidden. We will search for the Twilight Cantors.
We can hold them off no longer! You two! Thank the moons! Is Crinzy here too?
I am here, Viti. Thank Azura you are all right.
This, you move like a shadow, Zerith-anti.
Azura heard my prayers and sent you here, thank the moons. Twilight Cantors from every corner of Elsewhere are holding off dark spirits as best they can. We can definitely use your help. I left Crinzy to heal at Canarthi's rise and decided to gather my fellow Twilight Cantors. I planned to bring them there as well, but with the disappearance of the Grand Inquisitor, the Inquisitors ordered us to aid them. I did not ask. They had a location and a plan of attack. They just needed the Twilight Cantors to assist them. As ever, the Rajaska were too much for the Inquisitors. Their faith was not strong enough. But without their swords, neither are we. Scattered throughout the ruins below. You remember Aoife's warning, yes? Of the moon beast Ravith Morna is summoning? I hear it growling. It stirs from the call of her chorus. Pray we are not too late to stop its waking.
I will tend to Viti while you do what you can for the other Twilight Cantors. Send for me when you find Ravith Morna.
Prepare your voice, Crinzy. We will need Talbira's song sooner rather than later.
Footsteps! Be ready, Cantors! Your scents are unknown to me, but I know your descriptions. The Inquisitors who rallied us here complained of you often. But they are dead now. I hope you come to us bearing good news. Ha! High time the High Cantor was bestowed the gift of common sense. We can hold this position no longer. Is there a way to safety? You two novices hear that? Prepare yourselves. We're leaving.
I will watch over you.
The end stops us. This one prays you are flesh and not a desperate imagining. We are lost, doomed. Oh, blessed Mother of the Dusk and Dawn, who sends such warriors to protect her devoted. When the Inquisitors fell, we feared all was lost. Is there a path to safety? We gather strength to seek the safe path. Azura bless you both.
Let this be a lesson. Redeemed.
Quiet! Someone comes. You don't look like an Inquisitor, and your friend only looks somewhat like a dark spirit. Wait, you're the ones from the Vile Manse. Are you here to help us again? Of course you are. Thank the moons and all their forms for this mercy. Is there a clear path to safety? A moment to prepare, and then we'll go. Light of love and mercy guide you both.
My Moonclaw beckons southward, Tamid. Our hunt for Ravith Mona continues. Tamid, across the bridge, the sky, twilight. Ravith was always strong, but this power she has amassed, I have seen nothing like it. She seeks to disrupt the crossing, Azura's plains. I had not thought to see such destruction also blemish the face of Nirni. A shortcut, a doorway across plains where the void in my own heart was born. Ravith-Mona will use this bypass to send her moon beast to the crossing, to let it prey on the souls of all Khajiit and make real the dark dream of every Dromathra. I feel the truth of what Krinzi said back in Kanarthi's Rise. My guild holds open this door to the void. I am ready now, thanks to you, to embrace forgiveness and close this breach. But I cannot face Ravith-Mona or her moon beast alone. Like redemption, it is never too late. Let us show Ravith this is so. Jojet, it is done. Watch yourself. Find your center. Answer this dirge with our song of battle!
Your heart allowed me to return to Nurni and bring my moon beast to life, the Moor. Should your soul be the first it drags into the dark?
Do not listen to her, Zerith. Your path turns from the darkness.
Namira never sleeps. Let your soul and the thirst drag into the dark. I feel the heart of Lurkai. Bleed for me. Malika Nix! Mother of hunger! Channel your darkness
Free
through
yourself,
me!
Tamid!
Try my pain! I sing for my mistress of decay!
Krinzi, it must be now!
No! The mother of all Khajiit will never take me back!
Let your light drive the darkness from this riven soul. Azura, lend me strength to guide her back to you. Azura, by the power of the hidden moon, recall Ravith.
Ravith cast off the dark. She seeks redemption. But the moon, we are too late.
You can banish it, Tamid. The two of you, together, now!
Crazy, Ravi, sing! Tamit, aid me! Let your cry be the Ravi, you accepted the redemption. I cast a hand into the darkness, and you took it.
Not just your hand, Thamur. I felt the words and the guidance of your Tamid through our connection. You reached past the darkness and found me. Our paths divide here. Walk your second pounce with lightness and purpose, Zerith-var. May we never again hold so fast to the darkness in our own hearts.
Let the wings of Kenarthi bear you to the crossing, Ravith. The portal to Nirni is open, friends. Let us return. Together.
Grinzi, you are safe!
We did it, Viti! Let me tell you everything.
The wound in my soul closes. At last, I know peace. It is finished. The Rajaska stalk the face of Nirni no more. In my last moments connected to Ravith, I felt her relief. The door between us closed forever. But there was no fear, not like before. The ties that bound us, we were both ready to let go. Tamid, I never would have found the road to redemption without the light from your soul to guide me. Before we returned, I felt a pull from my moon claw, the slightest grasp, reminding me I was welcome to return to Azura's crossing with Ravith. I end the story that began in an age now nearly forgotten, ready to start something new. But what was that story, truly? A tale of a stoic stand against the looming darkness? Of the rebirth of the hidden moon? No. It was always quieter, simpler. It was the story of a soul who foolishly felt beyond salvation. And though he kept Azura's creed and right, he had shut his heart from her words. But she had not forgotten him. She sent another to see him made whole again. For the first moment in a span beyond counting, my soul is unburdened. I seek to explore this world, Tamid, to heal its wounds, right its wrongs, and I can think of no better company than yours. Please, take this, with my eternal thanks. Where one story ends, another begins. If I am still here, it means Azura still has a purpose for me in this world, that she wants me to walk its length and breadth. And there is only one I want to walk alongside me. Tamid, shall we? There are so many things I am and am not. Am I whole? No. But perhaps no one truly is. Making peace with that truth is my challenge now. I am able to step forward. It is easier to do so with you at my side, Tamid. She was the love of one life, yes. But when we were parted and met again, we were much changed from each other. For the better, I think. I have a new life now. I am a moon in a new phase. Let us see where that takes me. Nata. This home is impressive. I do not mind the interruption. A distraction from one's prayers can just as easily be interpreted as those prayers being answered. My advice for tending to one's soul: do not grasp blindly for the motives of others. That is a cracked mirror of your own intentions. All you will see reflected back are dark thoughts. I thought the light of Azura burning in my eyes would make me an outcast in this time, but such cosmetic differences are far more common now than I realized. It is more my mannerisms and dialect that betray me as being ancient. This one, no, I am sorry. I try, but I cannot adopt this way of speaking. It is closer to a direct translation of the dialect spoken today, but Ta'agra and Cyrodiilic are closer companions now. In my time, they were mere acquaintances. Have you seen the little spirit cat? Jacques, I think he is here somewhere. Keep an eye on any cups or vases, especially those near a ledge. I am certain he plans some mischief. Do not mind me staring at your garments. I am from a different time, and I have never been good at hiding my curiosity. My scrutiny should feel nothing less than complimentary. The acoustics in here are interesting. I do not remember enough of the Moonsinger hymns to do them justice, so I will abstain from any attempt. But if I had the voice, I would sing. I was raised by nomads before I heard Lokaj's call to serve Azura. I was a fidgeter, and cursed with unrepentant wanderlust. Talbira always said that my choice to follow Ahadalit's path of temperance and patience must mean my calling was true. Though I prefer to watch rather than play, I am very interested in these tales of tribute. If you start a game, please let me know. I would like to assess the odds before placing my bets. Is this place typical for a dwelling in this time? I will keep my judgments to myself. I come from a different era, after all, but I am curious. I have always enjoyed meeting those from lands different from my own, a result of my upbringing, I suppose. It is quite different to meet those from a different time, but no less enjoyable. I question the sanity of those who seek to learn Ta'agra as a second tongue. All these tricky patterns of speech, if I was not born to it, I do not know if I would have the fortitude to learn. If I summoned the skeletal construct to fetch me a glass of water, would I frighten anyone in this home? Not that I would ever use my necromancy for something so vain and self-serving. Ha! We practiced forms of the claw dances during my time in the Hidden Moon. All that time stretching felt like such a waste. Now, at this age, I wish I had stretched far more. I will never forget the first time I called forth a spirit to redeem itself in service to Azura. Feeling a hand grasp yours from beyond this plane, feeling a soul shed darkness and find clarity. There is nothing else like it. This place, it is like nowhere I have been before, and yet there is a certain something to it. Inspires one to take a nap. If your travels should ever take you to elsewhere, beware the terror bird. They once terrorized the heavens, so Canarthi took their gift of flight. Grounded now, they have never found it in their hearts to repent, and so are aptly named.